Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Prime. Last time we were going through the Magmore Caverns trying to find some stuff to get, and we came across an artifact. And we're going to be getting another artifact very soon. However, first we've got to destroy the War Wasp hives. I took the liberty of going back up to the Chozo ruins through the Magmore Caverns entrance. Anyways, here, I didn't get rid of the War Wasp hive, single one. Here we're, you remember that these things, these little ornaments here were made of cordite. Anyways, so now that we can destroy them with super missiles, we're going around activating runic symbols because Indiana Samus, I guess. I don't know. There's 4 in all, and they're on opposite pillars here. So 2 on the walls, 2 on pillars, and that activates the spider ball track, which is nice. Which we should scan, by the way. You want to scan the spider ball track. And I don't know if we could scan the half pipes. I'm going to look around and I'm going to try. I think we can. I could be wrong, but just want to go past the people. Oculus, I think that's what they're called. I don't know. Pretty basic. And we're back up the spider ball track, and hey, we're at the top. And we're going to be... Oh, what is that? That looked like a ghost. I don't know. Strange ghost people. Spooky. Anyways, let's, what is that? They look like Chozo! Chozo ghost, yeah! These guys can, actually, are Chozo, whose spirits have been tainted by Phazon, I guess. Which we still haven't really even seen. But because of some strange mutation in the Chozo gene, I don't know how it is, these things can only be damaged by the power beam, or consequently the super missile. So, I chose to come here right now because they start off somewhat weak. 1 super missile and a charge shot maybe is all it really takes. Yeah, see, that's why I took care of them right now, because if you wait, these things can actually take up to 2 super missiles and a charge shot. Real pain in the ass. But for right now, they're fairly easy. You don't have to worry about not scanning these guys because you will find a ton of them as time goes on. But for right now, just scan them once, get them out of the way for good. Go up here, and this is a Chozo artifact, the Artifact of Wild. Dun 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 dun. I like the Chozo artifact music. And we get the artifact acquired. Let's see, what am I looking for? Map. Okay, that way leads to the Arboretum, which is where I want to go. It'll take me closer to the central area as opposed to the whole long way around bullshit that I was going to be doing if I was going the other way. So, now that we've taken care of the Chozo ghost, we don't really ever have to come back to the Sun Chamber again. Which, it takes some people decide to do that later. I don't see why. I figure if the Chozo ghosts are easier, you might as well take them out now. That's how I used to do it. I used to do it later when we have something that enables us to see the Chozo ghosts, but that's just one more thing that a trip through here in the later part of the game would be a nightmare for, because later on, all the enemies here go away in favor of Chozo ghosts. Just friggin' stupid. Which is why I don't bother. Anyways, here we are. We're going up to, I guess, to the Ice Beam. Now, we could get a few other things here and there, but I don't really feel like it right now. So we're just going to get the Ice Beam straight up. Pretty easy. And if you guys remember that furnace or the dynamo or whatever it was. Speaking of the dynamo, we got to go back to where we found the charge beam because I now have the spider ball, but we'll do that some other time because there's another upgrade there that we get after getting a different suit. what comes after the Various suit? I wonder. Well, if you guys have seen Super Metroid, you probably know, my Super Metroid LP, you probably know what comes after the Various suit. But for right now, we'll just... I love this spring ball. Uh-oh, Beetles. Fuck you. I'm just gonna skip you. You can tell the Ice Beam is coming up because we've got more Ice Beam doors coming, but for right now, it's a Chozo lore. What is this otherworldly pestilence that infects the land, seeking out life in its blind need for corruption? And where did the meteor that brought it originate? Was it crafted by alien hands, or is it a roving chunk of a planet that suffered a violent end? Our minds quail in horror at the thought that sometime long ago, in some corner of the universe as yet unseen by our eyes, an entire planet was perhaps once coated with this great poison. Whatever cataclysm may have ruptured that doomed place must have been mighty indeed. And if other meteors from it spread through space, bearing this evil to the far corners of the universe, we hold fast to the hope that this is not so, that the only surviving remnants of this evil are here, on Talon 4. Then, at least, there is hope for its eradication. Interesting! Yeah, it really does tie everything together in this. I wonder if the PAL version of the Chozo lore actually had this. That would imply that they had some degree of what direction they were taking the story, because there is a planet full of Phazon. Much later. But for right now, I can't really seem to scan this, so I wonder whether or not I should scan like a different half pipe, but if that's even an option, I don't know. But now we've got not one, not two, but 3 Chozo lores. So sit back, everybody. Many Chozo are gifted with a distant sight, and even more begin to learn it as our harmonization with the universe becomes more and more complete. We peer forward, seeing prophecy in the ripples of the water, hearing rumors of coming days through the breath of the wind. Though we celebrate the distant sight, many of these visions are dark. The worst of the prophecies, and the most common, tells the coming of the worm. Born from parasites, nurtured in a poisoned womb, the worm grows, devouring from within, until the world begins to rot. Not all prophecies come to pass, of course, but we cannot help but fear this dark portent. Wow, the worm! We find out what that is later. None know if our temple, the Cradle, will prove powerful enough to contain this evil forever. For now, it wraps around that abomination, cutting it off from the world above. However, we believe the power, or cipher, which has been produced by linking the 12 artifacts, should be strong enough. The fate of this world is now left to the one who will collect all the artifacts in the future. The time when the Entrusted One knows is approaching. Entrusted One! To the Entrusted One, if you read these words, then our hope has not been in vain. Your path is fraught with danger. Monstrosities beyond description lurk in the shadows, starving, hunting for prey, searching for ways to quench the poisonous urges that bloom within their brains. Some of these are shrewd, but they are blinded by their evil designs. Believing in the black promise of the great poison, they seek to harness it for their own ends. It is these last that, whatever that said, are the greatest danger. When you rid the universe of these creatures, you will be the true and trusted one. And we're running out of time, but first I do want to... Cordite. Uh-oh, wait. I do want to, there is a Chozo. Well, not a Chozo artifact, but there is a... maybe scan it? Oh, okay, there we go. I do want to get this really quick. Maybe I won't be able to in time, but I hope I can. There we go. that will summon forth another puzzle. Uh-oh. Am I going to be able to get there in time? That is the question. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'll just wait till the next time. So, next time we're going to get whatever this expansion is up here. Next time on Let's Play Metroid Prime. This is Lancun signing out. Have a good day.